late to the party, and way to go, Albert. You got yourself into the main show.
Yeah, awesome. I'm happy.
Created what actually got us into reactions were those damn reaction mashups. We watched so many of them for many different moments in pop culture and TV and movies that we just did our own.
Yeah, and now we are part of one for the Schmoedown. And you are part of one for the Schmoedown, and it's great that they put you at the beginning of the video, so awesome.
Yep, good job, and you know what? It was a lot of fun seeing everybody's reaction to that amazing moment. But now we are pushing forward.
I loved seeing Roka and Inman's reaction, watching our reaction to the thing. So
and that was a nice thing that we did get to experience. Clearly couldn't film it because I was using the camera to show them. But yes, we showed them right after it happened. We showed Inman, we showed Roka, we showed Riley, we showed Christian, all after the show was completely over, and they watched it on our camera and
it's like reaction inception. We loved watching their reaction, watching our reaction to what happened.
We should have had another camera.
Damn it.
But either way, we're pressing forward, and this one is a little bit of an appetizer depending on how you're looking at it. You've got McWeeny versus Erwin. I was gonna say Ethan, but it's Erwin. I want to just call him Erwin because it's Ethan Erwin, and Erwin, I like it. Ethan's so normal. I love Erwin.
I'm really interested in this match for sure because we know what Drew McWeeny can do.
Right.
We know what Ethan Erwin can do, and we know that they kind of have that same level of knowledge between the two of them. I mean, Ethan Erwin killed it at Free For All for sure, and McWeeny, you know, he's the team champ right now at this moment, and he does have a lot of strengths in there. So I'm really excited to see which, like they said at the Star Wars Schmoedown, which one's brain will fart first is basically what's happening here. So I'm really excited to see who to go up against. And granted, this comes to who you got because I don't know who I got. But if I had to choose, I'm going to go McWeeny because I do love Above the Line and I'm excited for them, so I'm going McWeeny.
Man's got the gold, so it makes sense that you would go for the champion in this.
Yep.
He is the one that is more than likely going to walk away just because he's a decorated champ. So, my whole thing though is that like this is not what McWeeny wanted. McWeeny will do it because he loves a challenge and he loves the competition, but he's going for the top. We know he's going for Snyder or Roka, and then we saw it's going to be Snyder, but now Snyder and Bibiani are going to be a thing, so it's like he got knocked out of that.
Yeah, but they also had him say that he was going to fight be in this match too. Thad told him, so
I know,
this is going to be a little bit of contention.
That's why I said appetizer.
Right. Granted, now whoever wins between Bibiani and Snyder,
right?
Are we going to see, like, whoever wins this one, then those two are going to fight, and then the loser will fight the other person? Or is it McWeeny going to be throwing his Godfather-like persona on Thad and then get different situation and have to go up against Snyder? Or is Mike Kalinowski going to pull the trigger on it and be like, no, you're not doing it this way. Because it seems like Kalinowski is pulling the strings on Thad right now. So
yeah, of course.
Everything is up in the air.
But the Godfather's frightening, especially when the camera's down low. So yes, my who you got is going to end up being McWeeny because he's got the belt. But damn, does Ethan Erwin know what's up? I'm not.
Erwin, though.
Not at all.
Like,
it's like
we
this.
are not. Yeah, we are not. But it's like by a slight margin we're going.
And only
for
because
McWeeny.
if it gets really nerdy, I think Ethan Erwin has it all over McWeeny, where McWeeny has a lot of the older classic 70s, 80s stuff.
Yeah.
But that's where Sam balances him out, so not having Sam and going up against Ethan depends on how it's going to land in the wheel and all the categories. So, we are going to watch the battle between Erwin and McWeeny now. Red. They're so friendly.
Welcome back to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, taking a break from the Intergeekdom League, and this feels like a title match. It is not. It is a singles match between the Godfather, Drew McWeeny, the current team champion, versus up-and-coming superstar, potential Rookie of the Year, Ethan Big Time Erwin. What's up, Mark?
That's Christian Harlow. I'm Mark Baby Carrots
time.
Ellis, and one gets shades of the Sam Worthington classic Clash of the Titans because we got two Krakens about to do battle today. Unleash them, Harlow.
They really are, man. And if you look at what Drew McWeeny, look at it. I mean, he's got a belt on his shoulder for a reason. People are terrified of him, and the only losses he's got in the singles division are against the former champions, the Patriots. He lost to JT, he lost to Snyder, but at every one of his victories, he has like this intimidation factor when he comes out there. But then you look at someone like Ethan Erwin, who has started to do the same thing. He went 15 rounds in the free-for-all. They both had a really good showings in the free-for-all. Ethan Erwin is 2-0 with 1 knockout. McWeeny is 4-2 with 2 knockouts. This could be a potential title match down the line. They're that good.
That's right, Ethan Erwin, producer, wonder-kind of the Sherlock Holmes movies. Will Drew McWeeny be his Moriarty? Don't talk over my Sherlock Holmes references. Now you're my Watson.
I apologize. The Superfly is the more relevant reference. Just like this is the more relevant match. Because
now you're my Moneypenny.
I'm sorry.
That's not even the same movie.
Let me talk, for God's sakes. You just cut me off.
Christian, you have the floor.
All right,
go ahead.
2 of these guys are going head-to-head, and I can't wait to see it because it's all about knowledge. Yes, we've got our...
You look like he was ready to talk again.
Like Tom Dagnino, who obviously is entertaining, and look at what Mike Kalinowski's doing. The John Rokas, all good trivia with the personality. This is a straight-up trivia battle.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, you look at some of the loudmouths in the league, you know, both heels or heroes. It doesn't matter who you are. A lot of people have loud personalities. Then you look at Ethan Erwin and Drew McWeeny. Are either one of the guys going to win a speed dating competition? No, but that's not what it's about today. It's about how much movie knowledge can you conjure within 15 seconds per question. I think they can do a lot of damage.
All right, we're going to find out right now.
You know who I like?
Feel about one
Gina.
Here we go.
I was just gonna say that you have some real feminine.
This being my first time back
like
since winning team back with Sam, it is exciting, and it's a different feeling. You walk into the studio, you got your belt with you. It definitely feels good to be a champ.
So this is now my third match. I have I've gone up against Lon Harris, which was great. Some people say it was one of the best they've ever seen. Agreed. I also went against Ilana Machado, who was really great. And after having done that, done the free-for-all, it's exciting to now really go up against a champion, against someone I've looked up to for a long time. He's a great writer and a great screenwriter, Drew McWeeny.
So here's the thing with our commissioner, Thad. God bless him. It looks like it's a lot of work, juggling all the matches, what everybody wants. But so far, he is dropping the ball on my end of things. I was supposed to get Roka. If he beat JTE, I was supposed to get either Snyder or Roka, depending on who won that. And I think Bibiani. And next thing I know, I'm asleep on a couch in a bar, and the seat gets kicked by some kid who's like, I want to see you out in the street for a gunfight. And it's Ethan Erwin. I don't know what this is, but okay.
It's funny that there has been a lot of talk about me being Rookie of the Year, and that's 100% accurate. I am the Rookie of the Year. Who else would it be? It doesn't even make sense. I've been like, look, I'm just saying look at the stats, okay? Look how long I stayed in the free-for-all. Just, if that'll answer your question.
It's a weird thing, knowing that the guy that has the belt that you want is your team partner. But Sam has had 2 belts now. And it's a good look. I gotta say, I would like to see how it looks on this shoulder as well. And if I were to face anybody for the belt, I think it would be really fitting that it be Sam.
Drew, here's how it's going to go down today. We're going to be pretty evenly matched for a while. It'll be like Lon Harris and I. But ultimately, I'm going to prevail. Because here's the thing, man. You've been doing this a long time. You've only had a couple matches of mine to see. I've watched tons of yours. I know your weak spots. I know your strengths. And I'm coming for you.
This is not going to be a cakewalk. I feel like he called me out on purpose, and I think he's looking forward to this. This is going to be a real, like, toe-to-toe slugfest, and I anticipate it's going to be a really tough match.
Well, obviously, I mean, you listen to Drew McWeeny. He's had some beef with our commissioner, Thad Williams, which seems to be a running theme in this league. But if you look at Thad told him, oh yeah, you know what, you'll get the winner of Roka and JTE. That didn't happen. Oh, you'll get the winner of Roka and Snyder. That didn't happen. And then you'll have, then you can, because of Bibiani crashing the things, he's like, oh, then you have the winner of Erwin and Harris, and now he's got Erwin. It's a big match. He's got to be getting closer to that title shot, especially if he beats Erwin here today.
That's right. I mean, you're not going to see a lot of trash talking each other out of these, but I like that they're taking note of the league. McWeeny obviously is the guy who's been around for a while. Ethan Erwin, he's got 2 quick victories already, as well as a nice performance in our last special matchup. So, look, Christian, this is going to be a battle today. I am ready to get it on.
Yeah, me too. And I like the cockiness by Erwin. It's more confident than I think even cockiness. But let's get to it. I'm ready to go. Are you ready to go?
Let's look at some tail
of the tape. Obviously,
tell me some stories.
You got Drew McWeeny, 70s movies, 80s movies, and staring into your soul and just making you shake.
I did not know they made movies in the 1970s.
Ethan Erwin, our movie release dates, the 2000s, and laughing when you try to steal his soul. All right, here we go. So are you ready to get going?
I am ready now that yes.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown! 3 rounds in the singles
elite power.
Introducing
When I heard that, I was so happy.
He is
At the free-for-all.
the number 8 ranked contender with a record.
Just had to hear like the first 2 seconds of it. It's like, I know what that is.
From the School of the Elite, he is Ethan Big Time
Enjoying his newfound stardom. He's running the camera. Such a genius behind it already.
Good bout for Erwin.
He's a nice, unassuming. He's a guy you bump into at Trader Joe's, as I actually have before, the one on Hollywood and Vine. He remembered.
and his opponent, representing Above the Line, with a record of 4 wins, 2 defeats, and 2 knockouts. He is the 2017 Ultimate Schmoedown winner and the reigning Movie Trivia Schmoedown Team Champion, the Godfather, Drew McWeeny! A lot of respect for the champ. First time we've seen him lift the belt.
I like how he opened one curtain and came through.
Took the belts off the Patriots. They were 9-0 going into that match, and only Drew McWeeny and Sam Levine could do it, and they have those titles.
That's right. He's got his trusty title.
I hate those chairs, though.
What is in Ethan Erwin's cup? We are led to believe it's
Try and sit in them. I feel like I'm going to fall off.
It could be Jolt Cola.
Well, it is lean.
Lean. Perfect.
I'll let you look at it.
All right, here we go.
Lean, mean movie trivia machine.
In round number 1,
No, that's
the
Janine.
field of...
Drew, are you ready to go?
I am ready.
Ethan Erwin, you ready?
Always be closing.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown! All right, here we go. Question number 1 is in the realm of horror/thriller.
Ooh.
Who plays Selena in the movie 28 Days Later?
Thought you were going to say, Selena.
I keep hoping that Sandra Bullock will come out in the end.
It's not really a horror thriller, though.
5,
Tragic end.
28
4,
days.
tragic.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, pens down,
remember.
and Drew.
I have Imogen Poots.
It's incorrect. Ethan.
Naomi Harris.
That's correct for 1 point.
He even spelled it right. That's
can't
an easy
remember.
beat.
Striking first. Okay, here we go.
Your next
And then
question
you got me with that office
is from the
thing.
world of 80s movies.
Uh-oh.
And your question is, in 1984's The Karate Kid, what color did Daniel have to paint Mr. Miyagi's house as part of his training?
I don't remember.
Yeah,
We just watched it.
We have swatches in front of you.
Up.
I have
Side to side, man, for the house.
Easily
5,
2 decades.
4, 3,
I'm just gonna get
2, 1. Pens down. Ethan.
White.
Incorrect.
I have yellow.
Incorrect. Looking
Green.
Mix them together,
damn
you
it.
don't get green. That's what we were
I had green in my head, but then I
All right,
thought
next
yellow
question here, guys,
instead.
is dramas. This is one you can
That's
both
one I
get
don't
pretty
even
easy.
have to think about.
Who played Al Capone in The Untouchables?
with you.
I didn't write it.
Just
no.
ask the question
Pretty easy.
before you give them
I
this
don't
much
remember.
confidence that they don't need.
They know it.
I'm just guessing.
5,
Oh, that makes
4,
more sense.
I don't know.
3, 2,
need exact
1.
spelling.
Pens down. And Drew.
That would be Robert De Niro.
Correct.
There we go. We're both wrong.
There you go. All right.
The Robert De Niro.
The crowd refuses
Go
to
home
clap.
and sleep
I've
well.
never seen The Untouchables.
Your next question comes from the world of directors. These are people who have directed a film. Alongside Deepwater Horizon, what other Peter Berg film was released in 2016? Both running it down here. Back when we were young pups.
Like, what's that one other one?
You were fresh out of prison. 5, 4.
Oh, damn it.
I can't remember.
1.
God damn it. It was the Boston bombings, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Patriot
Yeah.
Day.
There you go.
Do I need?
What did you have?
I have Patriot Day.
That's
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think we can. I think it's Patriots.
Patriots.
Yeah,
All right.
Patriots.
Yeah.
Can't take
Yeah.
it. Can't take
Yeah.
it. Can't do
I
it.
appreciate
Hey,
your
dude.
honesty, by the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
3-1. Can't
Good
take
job.
it.
Look at
Okay,
that
so-
class.
Wow. Okay, it's 3-1 here as we get to the next question.
Right, take a picture of
We'll
this
make
right
your
now.
comeback that
because I
much
think
sooner.
McWeeny is going to miss 3 of his first 4 ever again.
All right. Fantasy sci-fi is the next
I would have
one.
given it to him, though.
Who plays General Pentecost in Pacific Rim?
Correct me if I'm wrong. You said that was the best.
General
movie.
Pentecost?
No, I'm pretty sure it's wrong.
Thank you,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens
He wasn't
down,
a
please,
general.
and Drew.
That would be Idris Elba.
That's correct. Ethan.
Oh,
Idris Elba.
Correct.
apparently he
Does
was.
that look like Idris
And we
Elba?
now the crowd's true.
Charles Minor.
All right, here we go.
I would have asked for
You guys are like my parents.
repeat the question so I can write it.
Comedies. All right, here we go. These are comedies. Who plays Sandra Bullock's co-lead in 2013's
Bill Pullman.
The Heat?
Oh, okay.
A lot of protesting.
Chris Galiski's getting some shit right now.
This is what happens when the crowd has been to so many matches. They feel like they
5,
know
They know
all the answers.
which
3,
should be asked.
2, 1. Pens down, please. And Ethan Erwin.
Melissa McCarthy.
Correct.
I am on. I answered. Wrong film. I had Sofia Vergara.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
It takes a
I could understand that,
The
though.
champ is a little shook. I'm
Here
gonna
we go.
go.
Ethan Erwin has produced a 3-point lead.
Now
Yeah.
the crowd isn't making as much noise as they were before.
Yeah.
There you go.
Tense in
All
here.
right, here we go. Next question here is animated. In the
Yeah.
Land Before Time,
Yes.
what is the name of the young long neck protagonist?
There's 38 Land Before Time movies.
I don't remember.
That's a TV show. 5, yeah.
You watch it?
Horrible.
Yeah.
I'm horrible with
Or your
names.
wife.
I
2,
don't remember.
Yes, for the young one. 1.
I love
Pens
that
down,
movie.
please, and Drew.
I believe it is Littlefoot.
That is correct.
Damn
Ethan.
it!
I didn't have it.
Wow.
I didn't think it was Littlefoot. I had.
Drew picking it up.
And the tree
Perfect
star.
round was never a thing.
It was never because I missed the white paint.
Missed the color green. Your last question, gentlemen, in the world of action
Because I gotta go
adventure.
with my gut, just write
For
whatever.
round 1 closing out, you'll find a despicable gang leader by the name of Toe Cutter. In what action film? Does not sound like a man I want to meet. I do not clip my toenails off.
5, no. 4.
I don't know.
Also played a Morton Joe in Fury Road.
1. Pens down, please. And Ethan Erwin.
I said Road Warrior. I actually said I said Mad Max Road Warrior.
No, Road Warrior. Nope. Road Warrior was the second one, wasn't it?
Can't take it.
Can't accept
It's
that.
just Mad Max.
That's correct.
Yeah.
That's correct.
You can't give that to Ethan. And then,
No,
and then
never seen
Toe
it.
Cutter is a Morton Joe
Absolutely
from
right.
Fury Road.
Ethan still has a 1-point lead.
Good
He
to
had a
know.
3-point lead. Now it's only cut down to 1 as we get to round number 2. What a battle here. 5-4.
Damn.
Big Time has a 1-point lead over the
Big
Godfather.
Time?
We get to round number 2.
Evenly
What do we
matched,
got?
though.
In round
Yeah.
number
Obviously.
2, and the sponsored wheel wedges today are Leonardo DiCaprio. He didn't
Leo.
sponsor it. There was a patron who likes him. And then also the world of animation.
All right.
Ethan Erwin, you're modeling the wheel
Next to
fantastic.
each
All
other,
we need
too.
you to do is spin it.
Big spin there, Ethan. There it is. There's the spin.
Good spin.
As they go through.
You
And
can see the desire on his face.
yeah, he wants
Grit,
to,
determination.
He's waiting.
Will
Fate-
it be
Fate's in his own
a
hands.
Patreon
Fate's in
slice?
his own hands.
Looking for DiCaprio or animation?
Leo.
Could
Oh,
be
damn.
animated, Christian.
Oh,
Here it
damn.
is.
Oh.
Will he stick with it? He's going one more.
There you go.
Sorry to patron X. if it comes around again,
Is it going to be maybe a little bit more? We'll get it to Spinner's Choice.
Want to get out to the public.
Spinner's Choice, Carpenter.
It's not gonna be that. It could be
Mr. Eastwood. Mr. Eastwood.
Yeah, I'm out.
Clint Eastwood movies. Sorry, Abel Munoz.
Well, you never know.
Congratulations.
It could be
Eastwood movies. Here you go.
that one with the yard.
Ethan,
Gran
he's got 4
Torino.
questions
Dude,
in
see?
the realm of
You're
Clint
good.
Eastwood.
You got it already.
What sport is the focus of Clint Eastwood's Invictus?
Football.
2 points.
Or is it soccer?
All right. Next question.
Shouldn't have said it when they said it.
In what 1971 film is about a radio DJ who is stalked by
Play Misty for me.
2 points?
It was soccer, I'm pretty sure.
Tom Hanks and Aaron Eckhart star together in this 2016 Clint Eastwood film.
The flight, the airplane one.
Sully.
Yeah, that one.
And your last question here.
Everyone's
in
quick.
record time. Clint Eastwood starred as an aging baseball scout in this 2012 sports
Moneyball?
drama opposite Amy
Curve.
Adams and Justin
Turning with the
Curve.
Trouble with the Curve.
2 more points.
Damn.
That's actually a pretty good movie. I like that movie.
See, you're doing good. You can do more than me.
Broke a sweat during that round. We need to towel his forehead off a little
Drew,
bit.
that fast. Drew is up at the wheel. That is a record. I mean, I would want to know how fast that was.
There's something in that lean
Speed
tea.
Schmoedown.
That was good.
Here comes McWeeny.
Here we go. McWeeny now. Really
The
needs
new
something
Halloween
here.
trailer out. I'd like
Right.
to get
He
some
wants to
Carpenter
take
in
a
there.
4.
Yeah, he wants to have just as good of a run. He's looking for 70s. He's looking for 70s, obviously.
Potentially close the gap to
And
1.
it's coming around. It's coming around. Oh. What's he got?
Looking for
Drew Barrymore, it looks like. Drew Barrymore. Drew Barrymore?
Nah.
He's
He
saying no.
doesn't want us spinning away from Drew Barrymore.
Not a Barrymore
Boys on the
fan.
side.
Well, we're going to find out what it is. Clint Eastwood worked for
Poison
Ethan on the
Ivy.
second spin, so maybe Drew is hoping.
Have Drew Barrymore and
Firestarter.
Clint Eastwood been in a film together?
He clearly did not want Drew Barrymore. So where's it going now? Oh, it's
Poison
coming
Ivy.
around.
It's not going to be Drew, I don't
coming
believe.
around.
It's
It's
going to be
70s.
comedy.
It is. Oh, but he's got comedy. He's got comedy.
That could work.
All right.
A lot of 80s comedies.
Remember when we got
A lot of
Perfect
80s
Score in comedy?
Right. Drew McWeeny,
Yes, sir.
you spun comedy
Memories.
because you hate Drew Barrymore. Your question is,
What
name
Drew?
the Drew Barrymore comedy.
I knew it. I knew it.
Name the Will Ferrell comedy that features the quote, "You have the voice of an angel. Your voice is like a combination of Fergie and Jesus."
Step Brothers.
2 points.
God, what a funny movie that is.
Yep.
All right, your
Fucking
next
Catalina-
question in the world
Catalina
of
wine
comedies.
mixer.
In the film MacGruber, what was MacGruber's signature move?
The Upper Decker.
5.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, groin kicking, B, karate chop to the face, C, throat rip, D,
Throat ripping, but the
hypnotizing
Upper
his
Decker was
enemies
his
with
too.
his mullet?
It's C.
He will suck as many, rip out as many throats as it takes. 1 point.
Whoa. I heard something different.
It's from the
I'll
movie.
fix
It's not
that
my
in post,
personal
it's
proclivity. Your next question. You're 2 left. Before he was a stay-at-home dad,
Comedy.
what was Bernie Fockers' profession in Meet the Fockers?
A lawyer.
No, he was a
Pottery maker.
flower guy.
A gardener.
4.
Flower shop
Multiple
seller.
choice.
Is it
Botanist?
A, lawyer, B, doctor, C, police officer, or D,
It's
college
lawyer.
professor?
Oh, Meet the Fockers? Oh,
Yeah.
Bernie, so Dustin Hoffman's
A.
character.
Yeah,
That
lawyer.
is
Oh, I don't remember.
correct. He is a lawyer.
I just watched Meet the Parents again.
I would
Meet the
see.
Fockers.
This is something where I would have not.
Round 3, your question. Last one in the
I was
world
all
of
excited
comedies.
'cause it's like, I just
Aaron
watched Meet the
Eckhart
Parents.
stars as spin doctor Nick Taylor in this 2006 comedy.
Thank you for smoking.
2 points. Wow. It's a 3-point game.
13-10. What a match.
Nice.
Damn.
What a match we have as it was touted. Ethan Erwin, 3-point lead going into round
We're
number 3
lawyers.
over the team champion, the Godfather, Drew McWeeny. Mark, how does round number 3 work? All right, so Drew McWeeny is going to be up first here, category 10. All right, here we go. Category of Sandra Bullock movies.
Sandy.
In what film does Sandra Bullock play a newspaper columnist who is recovering from alcoholism?
28 days.
28 days.
2 points. Okay.
That's funny.
That is funny.
Now, Drew
Not
has to get a
planned
streak
whatsoever.
All right, here we go. Spy movies. Who directed the 1936 spy film, Secret Agent?
Fritz Lang.
It's incorrect. Alfred Hitchcock.
Hitchcock.
So now,
Hitchcock
it comes
would
down
not
to
be
this.
proud.
If Drew misses his 5-pointer, Ethan Erwin will win via TKO. If not, bounces back to Ethan, and we'll still be playing the game here, but you got, for your category, it was number 3. Number 3. That's sports movies. Sports movies. For your 5-point question. What 1981 sports comedy stars Burt Reynolds, Roger Moore, and Farrah Fawcett?
Cannonball Run.
Yeah, that one. Yep.
Gets himself out of TKO.
I can see the cover of it.
Now
I would have just thrown longest yard.
But he's got 2. You got to get some points here.
He's got to get at least
Sports
2.
movies,
His
man.
first 2
Cannonball
questions
Run.
or he
It's a
can get any
NASCAR,
number
or
of
not
questions.
No, it's a cross-country derby
Ethan,
thing.
That,
selected
yeah.
number
It's
1
cars.
for your first question. It's a 2-pointer, and it comes from the world of coming-of-age movies.
Wonderful.
I concur. Your question is, name the actor who played the jock in The Breakfast Club.
Oh, god damn it, we had this freaking question.
Emilio
Emilio
Estevez.
Estevez. And I wanted to say freaking Judd Hurd.
He hits his 3-pointer. He has
And
1.
I said
If not,
Judd
he still has his
Hirsch.
5-pointer
And
to
it's just
win the game.
fucked up.
Here we go.
Emilio
with number
Estevez.
7.
All right, you did select number 7.
Same exact
Will it
question.
be lucky? It's a lucky number.
You tell me. You tell me.
You chose the category of westerns.
Great.
And your question is, who played the villainous Curly Bill in
Oh,
1993's
Powers Booth. I
Tombstone?
feel like this is one too. Powers Booth. Rest in peace.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question.
Certainly.
You love
Who
Tombstone.
I
played
love
the villainous
Tombstone.
Curly Bill?
We're going
in
to Doc Holliday soon.
1993's Tombstone.
Michael Bean.
No.
That is incorrect. Looking
Johnny
for
Ringo.
Powers Booth.
Wow, so now,
Powers Booth.
now
There
we go.
This is a game.
Pointer here, 5-pointer. If Ethan hits it, he wins. If not, Drew McWeeny will win. Here we go. All right, I think.
Let's do it. Yeah. Stand up.
All right.
Do the bibs.
Ethan Erwin, you selected the number of the great Doug Williams, number 17, for your 5-point question. For the win, your category is 90s movies.
All right.
And your question is, who played the father of the family, led into a comic adventure by Kurt Russell in the 1992 comedy Captain Ron?
Martin Short.
Right, yes. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Getting some Cat and Ron in there.
Yeah.
Wow. We'll just stop somewhere and ask for directions. Okay, boss. Love Cat and Ron. More Cat and Ron.
Gorilla, not
Cheers
gorilla.
to the crowd wrestling. They thought he did it on that one. He didn't.
This ain't Disney World.
Been to Disneyland a little too much, Cat and Ron.
He can play the game under the
Pirates of the
highest
Caribbean.
pressure situation.
Ethan Erwin has just taken out the team champion.
I even know
of
the theme song
league.
by heart.
So what is going to happen next? I mean, he is 3-0. He came that close into having a TKO, but Drew McWeeny shows the kind of player is fights back and almost wins in the 3rd round. But now Ethan Erwin stands at 3-0 with 1 knockout. He is knocking at the door of a title shot. Whether or not he's going to get that next, or whether or not he's going to have to go through one more, we're going to have to find out soon.
Yeah, and it's not just because I'm a great announcer I said this, but it's also because, look, I mentioned in the first round Drew McWeeny, for whatever reason, I don't think you're ever going to see him miss 3 of the first 4 questions ever again. You look at the score, it's 20-17. McWeeny off to a slower start. You got to know that Miyagi's house was green.
Yes.
Okay, I think so, but I think, like you said, that is it. You can. That's the type of player both of these guys are. If you,
They were thinking of his car.
just a little bit.
I wasn't thinking his car.
It's the only thing that's yellow.
I know, but I don't know what I was
great match
thinking.
play by him, but
I
Ethan
just
Erwin
yellow.
comes in and
You're thinking of golf and
boy,
stuff.
What a victory! He is in the shadows no more.
All right, so let's get to the post interviews here with Jen Sturger, who's got both Big Time and The Godfather.
Hey everyone, I'm back with Ethan. Ethan, you are now 3-0, taking down one of the biggest monsters in this league. How are you feeling right now?
I don't even know if this is real. It's possible I'm still like asleep in my car outside waiting for this. Okay, it's real. It's very exciting. I'm very excited about it. No, it was crazy to be able to go up against somebody like Drew McWeeny, who's been doing this a long time, who knows his stuff. It was really great. and it was awesome, and seeing some of the knowledge he had, answering questions I truthfully could not have answered. And you know, and the spin of the wheel, you know, I was lucky to get Eastwood, which is a category that I know pretty well. By the way, they really stacked the deck on that wheel. There's a lot of tough categories.
Why did you pass up on animated?
You know what? Normally I'm pretty good with it, but I was shaken by my lack of knowledge on the question about Land Before Time, which is a movie I claim to love. So I thought
it happens.
Boo on you, sir. Now he did take you to your 5-pointer.
Not to me, because I love that movie.
I was 100%. It was a little crazy. By the way, Michael Biehn played Johnny Ringo. I figured it out like immediately after.
It happens.
That's what happens. The lights will do that to you.
Yeah. Mixes your brains.
So,
who be a Huckleberry?
I mean,
I'm a Huckleberry.
In a perfect world, title shot.
Who played Ike?
I will settle.
Do you think you're ready?
Stephen Lang.
Yeah. I just took down his partner. I think I got it.
Oh
but
yeah.
If you know you folks want that, I'd gladly do it. If not, if I've paid my dues a little more, I'll take on Merle. I'll take on Stacey Howard.
Damn,
like
going for the freaking
I'll go around the world to get to the end of the game, and that's fine. I'm happy to do it.
There you go. Yeah, fight your way through it.
Comment section's gonna have fun with that one. Back to you guys.
Thanks.
What's up, movie trivia Schmoedown fans? Jen Sturger here with Drew McWeeny. I love the hardware. Unfortunately, today was not quite as shiny for you. How are you feeling?
Got mixed up.
You know, I said this in the pregame. I feel like one of those old gunslingers who was just asleep in the saloon, trying to catch a nap, and somebody kicked my table and said, "Outside, old man," and then shot me.
In the ass.
So yeah, I definitely saw it coming, and there was very little I could do. I just talking to Erwin ahead of time. And the guy's a beast. He knows his stuff. I knew it was going to be a real match going in, and I was not on my game. And man, he exploited that as hard as he could. He played hard. So
he's a quick draw too. He doesn't take very long to think.
How you're feeling in that third round?
Well, you know, if you bounce back at all, the worst feeling is when you start to lose momentum and you start to watch points stack up. And so if you start to fight your way back, you feel that momentum shifting, and there's until the very end. You hope you can do it, but. Like, I know you don't give that guy an inch because he's got it in there too, and if he gets the right question, that's it. It's all over.
So, from what I understand, that kind of made you take this match, and you were a little leery of it, right?
A little bit, but you know the way I look at it is I'm glad that I got a chance to fight Erwin early because I'm curious how he's going to do in the league, and now that I've gone head to head with him, I think he's going to do incredibly well, and it's going to be fun to now watch how he handles everybody else as he goes up against them.
Now, you guys also have an Iron Man match coming up against the Patriots for their rematch. How are you feeling about that?
Good. I like the format a lot. Here's the thing. I think it plays to both teams' strengths because it is really a head-to-head knowledge match. It's not about the game anymore. It really comes down to we're just going to trade blows back and forth. And I think, honestly, having played the full game twice now with them, they took one, we took one, this is how that last thing should go. We should just sit down face to face and just throw blows back and forth and see what happens. And I think honestly, Sam and I are ready.
Sounds great. Well, we're looking forward to it. Thank you so much for joining me, all right?
Of course. And now, if you'll excuse me, I have some words for Thad.
Oh, no. Lock your door.
Talk to Thad.
Ethan Erwin calling out names. He says he wants Sam right now. He says, but he says he'll play Sam. He knows Merle's back. He wants Merle. He's talking about all these people that he wants back. He's saying Sam. He's saying Roca. He's saying them all. And he's called out Stacey Howard. He wants to play them all right now. Whoever's up there, and Draco, whoever's up there getting that shot. Ethan wants him.
Yeah, Ethan Erwin not scared of anybody. I mean, he's a newcomer to the league. He may not be familiar with all the intimidation factor that so many competitors have brought to that table. All he knows is a lot about movie trivia. That's all he's needed so far. Drew McWeeny.
That's really all you need, that quick fire.
A huge fan of
Tim
what
has that
here
too.
Today, but, you know, classy in defeat. You do have to give it up to Ethan or Drew for that matter. You just blink once in a match like that, and you can lose it all.
No, my favorite part of that whole interview is when Drew basically gave a lot of respect to Ethan, but then said, now I need to go speak to Thad. Yeah, which is great. Because I think Thad's probably hiding under his desk.
Yeah, that has a lot of, that is one of those people that has too many voicemails on his phone, and now it just says they need to delete some before you can accept anymore.
So look at this. Ethan Erwin just put another stamp on his bidding to become Rookie of the Year this year. 3-0, and he just took out half of the team champions. Now he's got his sight set on the other part of that championship, and it also carries the singles championship in Sam Levine.
That's right. Well, thank you guys for tuning into this epic matchup between Ethan Erwin and Drew McWeeny. That is Christian Harloff. I am Mark Ellis. Make sure you guys check out the Schmoedown Patreon right now. Check out which tier is right for you. Become a patron here today. Also, check out the Schmoedown Rundown podcast and the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook page. Be a member today.
Thanks.
Dad.
Ethan.
Dad, are you here?
Got the lights off.
Dad. Dad. Hey. Dad, come on. For a commissioner, you're doing a little bit too little commissioning. Come on, man. Dad. Dad, we have to talk.
Oh, we love you, Dad, but yeah. Kind of dropping the ball in some places, to be honest.
And that's the thing, is if there is kind of a symbiote relationship with Kalinowski and Thad brewing, maybe he'll sit Kalinowski on McWeeny and freaking above the line and screw up their weekend. I don't know, maybe schedule them a match before they end up having their championship match, because it drains you. It drains you, especially if you have to have this kind of a title bout. Hopefully it won't affect McWeeny going into his match, because shaken confidence, it doesn't bode well for a championship match. So even though he has the gold, he has a loss with that belt for his first time coming out. So yeah, good job, Ethan. Erwin killed it. The man got a Captain Ron question, and the man was quick to freaking answer it. It did not even take him any time.
Nope.
And he got his wires crossed on that Tombstone, but I could see it, because Powers Booth isn't really a off-the-top household name like Michael Biehn. But yeah, I'm happy for Ethan to be able to kill it the way he did. And yeah, it wasn't a super high scoring match. That first round was pretty minimal, but you know,
evenly matched for sure, but definitely down to the wire. Balls to the wall.
Yeah, balls to the wall. Coming down to that final question. So either way, thank you guys for watching our reaction to the battle between Ethan Erwin and Drew McWeeny. What did you guys think? Let us know in the comments below. You can also like and subscribe.
Do the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, stir.
All the social networking joints, you know where they are. Kicking the party, fuel the party, keep the party going. At a Patreon gets us where we need to go. So many trailer reactions that we just did available on our channel now. Even had one of them blocked. Damn you, Dumbo.
So we had to re-upload it.
The music's kind of funky in the trailer, but that's the only way we can fool the robots. So either way, look for that. Thank you guys so much, and as always,
now it's time to say goodbye.
This party's over.